Hey guys, we know you haven't heard from us in a little while, and we're breaking radio silence, and there's good reason you haven't heard from us for a while because we've been spending time saying goodbye to people that we love here in Columbia because our time here is coming to a close.
Yeah, and we really just saw God do so much while we were here. We saw lots of students hear the gospel and students come to know Jesus. And then we just had the privilege of walking with them as they learned how to walk with Jesus and how to share him with the people around them.
Yeah, it's been a blast, and we've gotten to see new staff come from our campus, and we've got to see staff that worked with us here. We got to send them to go be campus directors other places after we had trained them, and we've raised up a great replacement in Jenny and Jeremiah Janey, who are just so sweet and precious to us. All those things, it seems like the Lord took this, nothing. We had nothing when we started, and he's brought forth much from it. And it's been a huge blessing to be in this season of our life.
Yeah, and I think just Columbia itself, for our family, has been a blessing. We've formed some really deep friendships and awesome community in Columbia, and especially at Grace Bible Church. We're just really thankful for you guys.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been like one of the best church experiences we've ever had. So thank you guys for being our friends, and the book is not closed. I actually plan to come back quite often, but the next question is why? Why are we transitioning? Well, during our time here, the Lord just gave us some really incredible experiences. Having a lot of time in pioneering to follow some of our grads from previous years of work and really try to coach and help them be successful in making disciples in contexts outside of a collegiate campus was wildly developmental. And I think the Lord has really grown our passion to see our students not just make disciples in a collegiate context, but empower them and help them make it disciples in the next life phase in their neighborhoods and in their jobs. And we've just wanted some margin to do that, and the Navigators are really giving us a lot of margin to do that. Which brings us to, what are we doing? So we were asked to take an associate regional leadership role. And our region is Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. So we'll be building some systems and structures that don't currently exist so that we can missionally send students from our campuses into the cities, help them team together, and coach them on how to make disciples in their next context. So we'll be giving them some purpose and helping them be in close proximity to one another and building some support structures to really coach them well.
Yeah. Another really fun part of this role is just that we get to help students have an overseas experience. We've seen time and time again how going to another country for a few weeks during the summer, stepping out of your comfort zone, seeing how God works in a different country and in a different culture, really just develops students' hearts for the nation and grows their faith and their relationship with the Lord. And so we're excited to be part of empowering some of those trips and seeing students have those opportunities.
Yeah, so we'll be carrying that heavy load with organizing those, and we send students to some really difficult places, so that's really exciting. Another thing that just seems to have happened while we were here is we keep starting these little things on other campuses and coaching people who are just like all of you, people with full-time jobs who have called us and said, hey, I want to start something in my backyard and disciple college kids and teach them to do the same. And that's just going to be part of this job, is coaching people and traveling around and seeing them who are working full-time and trying to see college students come to know Jesus. So that'll be a fun part too.
Yeah. And then kind of the final piece of our job is just related to recruiting. So for the past 6 months or so, I've been working with the national recruiting team.
Which is so fun.
Yeah, just connecting with people all over the country who find out about the Navigators and who just say, man, I want to make a career change and give my time full time to ministry. And so it's been really fun getting to know them and helping them connect with kind of field staff mentors that can help them kind of discern what they want to do and if the Navigators is a good fit for them. And so I'm going to continue doing that, but we're also going to be doing some regional recruiting as well.
I'd say Jenna's been learning a ton about recruiting by doing it on a national level. And I'm going to be traveling around a lot to meet with students face to face, look them in the eyes, and invite them to come and join us in this work. And then trying to figure out where is the best place for them to do that and help them dream about the contribution that they can make to the kingdom through working for the Navigators. So that kind of like sums up some of the big pieces of our role, and I want to explain more, but I don't want to take up your whole time, so I'll leave it here and just know that we're moving to Kansas City. This requires that we leave Columbia, and that is definitely the hardest part. But we think the Lord is in it, and we're excited to see the next chapter of our work, and we invite you to come along with us.